Ladies and gentlemen, Terry News 7 is back with another one. Now, this is a really disturbing fucking video. Sorry for my language, but this guy really upset me. I want you guys to pay attention and look at this whole entire video. I'm going to start it here in a minute. And this is the reason why we should pay more attention to our surroundings, stick with our first mind, our instincts, and everything. This lady was in a real bad situation, but through the grace of God, she made it in her room just in time. Had she been a second late, no telling what this lady would experience in her life today. So I need you guys to watch this video, learn from it, and always pay attention to your surroundings. Don't communicate and try to not to talk with people that you don't know, because you just don't know where people head at these days. This video was so fucking disturbing. I had to share it to tell everybody that I know to watch this so they can be more alert, especially when they out in public. Now, also at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys a device that I built, which is a panic alarm. So in situations like this, you come across a situation like this, you can hit this panic alarm button, which alert people around you and, about the situation that you may be experiencing at the time. You can hit the button, it'll sound the alarm. You can throw that motherfucker. Hopefully it take the distraction off you and allow the suspect to go try to grab the alarm to keep it quiet. And that'll also allow you to get the fuck away. Or you can have it on you and hopefully it'll run away, deterred of the loud sound that the output that it puts out. So you guys watch this video, please learn from it. And I hope no one have to ever experience this in their life, but they need to get this sick son of a bitch off the street like ASAP. It looked like he was on drugs and everything, especially the way he kicked her damn door after she made it inside the room. So watch this video, please learn from it, because this is a very fucking disturbing video. And I hate this lady even had to go through that. I'm sure she's going to be traumatized for some time after this, maybe for the rest of her life. But they need to get this bastard off the street, because I got kids and I got a wife and I got a mother and I got a sister. And I'll be damned if they go through something like this. I'll be ready to look for this man. So watch this video, you guys. I hope you enjoy, and watch to the end so you can see this device that I made to protect people in situations like this.
And I'm Bill Ritter. We're going to begin with a terrifying video from the Bronx. A woman arriving home from a day at work early in the morning, followed by a stranger into her building. She gets inside and slams the door just in time.
It happened about 2 weeks ago in the Concourse Village section of the Bronx. The NYPD trying to find this guy.
Eyewitness News reporter Naveen Dhaliwal speaking exclusively with the victim today. Naveen is live at the scene for us. Naveen.
Yeah, Bill, this video is creepy for anyone coming home, whether it's day or night. But this woman tells me that she knew something was up as she approached her building at 2 in the morning. She saw the guy from the corner of her eye, but she was not expecting him to come into the building and then try to barge into her apartment. The video is terrifying. It was just a matter of seconds.
He was literally like 1 second from going inside.
Today, this brave woman, still shaking, finding the courage to speak out about that day as she arrived home from work around 2 in the morning.
There was two guys like outside, right? And they were just like looking suspicious.
You see her walking into the building, cautiously eyeing a man on the side. Seconds later, that same man in the white tank top walks into the Sherman Avenue building behind her. She knew he was up to no good.
He followed me inside the building and he said miss twice.
She describes the horrifying moment seen in this video as the suspect accesses the lobby. Seconds later, the woman knew he was around the corner and she quickly tried to open her apartment lock. Her instincts spot on. He came right after her, determined to get inside.
Open up the door, bro. I came inside and then right away I just screamed, somebody's following me. Like he was literally 1 second from coming inside.
As she watches this video, she knows she was very lucky.
I feel very scared. Like I was saying, what if I had the top door locked? What if, like, it was literally just 1 second. If I had the top lock, he could have got of me.
Yeah, what if? Well, she is truly lucky, and the victim has been living here for 29 years, and she says she's never seen this guy before. She does not know why she was targeted, but tonight her red flags are up.
You guys can see it's early in the morning. Watching that video is just so disturbing. It's very, very, very extremely disturbing. I had to get up my ass up and get this circuit made. So as you guys can see, these are the few electronic components I will be using today to make this circuit. And as you guys can see, this is the main brains of this circuit, which is a 555 NE IC, which is stand for an integrated circuit. And right here is the PCB board. Obviously, I will be adding all the electronic components on too, so just stay tuned. As you guys can see, I have the PCB board cut out to my desired length and width. Now it's time to trace the circuit diagram. Stay tuned. I forgot to mention, I got me a piece of sandpaper, and I'm just pretty much cleaning and sanding the PCB board. You want to do that every time before you trace a circuit onto a PCB board. You always want that clean layer before you start the tracing process. So you guys remember that. You always get your piece of sandpaper and clean that board real good. Kind of like that. Stay tuned. And as you guys also can see, this embraging here onto the PCB board that came from the Dremel, but you can either cut this piece out or just trace your circuit around it, as I'm gonna do. For this process, all you need is a Sharpie marker to complete this process. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we getting there. As you guys can see. Tracing is completed. Now it's time to drill the holes to insert the electronic components into. As you guys can see, now it's time to make holes for the electronic components. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we just about finishing up. Alright, as you guys can see, the holes are completed. Now it's time for the etching process. As you guys know, that's my favorite part. I'm sorry, I had to blow the rest of that off. So just stay tuned when we get this circuit completed once and for all. Alright, now it is time to etch the unwanted copper off this PCB board. Alright, as you guys can see, the etching process is completed. Acetone work good for projects like this. I recommend you go get some. What we about to do now is clean off the marking, which will display the circuit diagram in copper. Stay tuned. Beautiful, 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 just absolutely beautiful. Alright, that is completed, you guys. Now it's time for me to add the components, so please stay tuned. That is beautiful. Alrighty, now we have 5mm light emitting diodes, and I'll let you guys decide what color you would like for me to put onto the circuit. As you guys can see, I'm coming along. We just about completed. So which color would you guys like? I can't hear you, huh? You said red? Okay, red it is. Alrighty, as you guys can see, I'm finishing up this project, adding on the switches. As you guys can see, I actually ordered these off of Amazon. You can get these for about $7 to $8. Real nice switches. Tactile switch. 20 of them. Okay. And as you guys can see, there are 2-pan switches. So let me finish this up and I'll tune you guys back in with the finished project. It's going to be running off a 9-volt power source as well. Stay tuned, you guys. I'll be right back. Y.W.I.D. behind the scenes, goddammit. The project is completed. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your homemade device, which is your homemade panic alarm in case your spouse, your kids, your friends, your parents in trouble and need some help and can't yell out but need an extra voice. Here you go. Off. And it is extremely loud. So if you got somebody coming up and they trying to grab you or even try to rob you, you sound this right here, I promise you they ass running off. They feet is going to kick dust. They ass is running off because this is going to alert everybody in the surrounding areas. I promise you that. Y.W.I.D.E behind the scenes. I can't wait to show her this. She is going to be excited. Extremely excited.